Have you ever done a thing and then stepped back and realize that you are just paddling in circles? I think that's why mapping out goals is so important. I have yet to sit down and do this thing. I know that I want to be successful in whatever I put my hands to, but until I map it out, I think I'm going to find myself just going down with the sinking ship. I have been struggling the last few days to just keep my motivation up and accomplish anything. I end up spending so much time editing that I feel like by the end of the day, I'm just rushing through it and not doing my best work. So this has got me thinking a lot about struggles. And I think, to be fair, I should also look at the things that I feel successful at. Two main areas that I am working on is my health and also my goals with YouTube. So I'm going to take these two areas and I'm going to list the things that I've been struggling with and balance that with things that I feel like I've been successful with. So I'm going to start with health. I have been struggling with remembering to eat. Now, I know that probably sounds like a horrible thing to struggle with, but I want to be healthy. I think it's super important to make sure that I'm eating enough. The day just goes on and I get consumed with whatever it is that I'm doing, and then I find that I haven't eaten, and I just want to be more mindful about that. Where I feel successful is I've been able to stick with intermittent fasting. And that's something that I haven't been able to do. I've tried it before and only made it a couple weeks. So I feel really successful with that and I'm excited to keep it up. Secondly, I'm struggling to drink enough water instead of just 0-calorie drinks like the carbonated water and flavored water that I've been drinking. But I still want to make sure that I'm drinking enough regular, clean, unadulterated water. The success that I feel in that area is that I'm making healthy choices with what I'm eating when I'm having a snack or a meal. And then lastly, I'm struggling to prioritize exercise. I really want to get a good exercise program going, and so I want to make sure that I be more intentional with finding time to exercise. I do feel successful, however, that I'm able to keep moving during the day. I might not be intentionally exercising, but at least I'm getting up and moving. Now, in regards to my goals with the YouTube channel, I can put myself out there all day long, but the struggle is staying out there. Honestly, though, it's all in my head. I hope anyway. I don't want to have all these imaginings that people are annoyed with me or don't like what I'm putting out there. And I'm sure there are people that are annoyed with me and don't like what I'm putting out there. I have to believe that doing this is so much more than a like or a subscribe or a view. Where I feel successful is that I'm actually pushing through those feelings anyway. Secondly, I'm struggling to find direction. I want a greater purpose for this channel, and I'm not really sure I know what that is yet. I do know that I want to encourage and give hope and have fun and make people laugh. I do have an idea of what I want it to look like, but I'm not really sure how to get there. Where I feel successful is that I'm aware of this problem. 3, I'm struggling to find balance in my daily life. I find that I spend so much time editing that the whole day gets away from me and I have not accomplished anything but editing a video. Where I feel successful is I do feel like I'm growing. I'm learning new things with editing and how to make a video that maybe people might be entertained by. However, I do know that it's going to be very important for me if I want to do my best work I need to move away from doing the daily content. I knew I would eventually do this. I thought maybe if I only did a couple months that I would be failing in some respects. But I know there's much greater ways to gauge what your success is. And I think it's very successful for me to make a decision to not just put something out there daily because I've made a commitment to do so. Some days it's really hard to try to figure out what I'm going to put out there. And I would really, really love to be able to come up with more meaningful things. So I decided, with the help of my wonderful husband, who has been so super supportive, I can't even thank him enough, I'm going to switch to doing weekly videos on how I'm doing with my health and wellness goals. That way I can spend some time editing a project that I feel like I've put my best work into. I'm going to finish off doing 30 days of posting daily. I feel like that's a really great time frame for me. And then I think I'm going to start posting a video on Mondays. And then, of course, I want to do other fun stuff in between those days too. So I'm hopeful that by doing this, I'm going to find some work-life balance and be able to be everything that I am called to be for everyone that I'm called to be it for. I hope that you have a wonderfully blessed day.